Good afternoon everybody at St Mary's. It's great to see you. I can't believe a week's already gone by since our last assembly. Today's been pretty cold and snowy outside, so I hope you've had a chance to go out sledging in between your lessons. The great news is next week is half term and it's a week where you can relax and be with your family, and hopefully we can enjoy some of the exciting events which are taking place. On Tuesday is Shrove Tuesday, better known as Pancake Tuesday, and I'm excited to say that that's going to be your half-term bake-off challenge to make the best possible pancake you can and send them in to admin at St Joseph's. Now the pancakes can have any filling or any topping you want. Just take a photograph and send it in, and we'll get them judged for you. Okay. On Wednesday next week, it is the beginning of Lent. Lent is a very important time of the year, and I know that your teachers have already been talking to you through Purple Mash about the meaning of Lent. Okay, so I'm going to ask everybody to try and make some promises during Lent. Now, we've already had some children from St Mary's today in school who've made some promises, and here are some of their promises.
This year, during Lent, we promise to give up the things we don't need.
We promise to be kinder to one another, especially during these difficult times.
We promise to show love, care and respect to those around us, and remember those who are struggling in this challenging time.
This year, during Lent, I promise to do what my mummy tells me to do.
Dear God, please pray for those people who have been affected by the coronavirus. Amen.
This year, during Lent, I promise to give up eating chocolate. Dear God, we are sorry that we are not always generous with others. Please help us this week to be kind, to do your very best, and to be generous when we are helping others. Amen.
Lord, this Lent, please help others who don't have enough food or drink, and those who are in need. Amen.
Dear God, please help us to show more respect to other people around me, especially during these difficult times. Amen.
And thank you to all those children. Those promises were absolutely brilliant. Now during Lent as well, we also try and give alms as best we can. So our two charities which we're going to support this Lent, one of them, of course, is CAFOD, which we do most years. And the theme this year is to try and do the big walk for water. So once you all come back, boys and girls, we are going to be doing a walk to try and help raise awareness of clean water, but also at the same time raise some money so that children in African countries can actually have clean water and access to clean sanitisation, which has been highlighted during this COVID pandemic. So we will be sending out some sponsor sheets at the end, towards the end of Lent, in preparation for our charity walk when we all come back to school. The other charity which I would like to highlight is one that we've already looked at quite within our assemblies. And just before Christmas, I was delighted that Father Cornsforth came into St Mary's and talked about Zambia. Now there's a special school in Zambia that would like to focus on. It's a Bellini Special Needs Street School. And our project this year is to try and raise £500 to give 20 children with special needs an education for a year. Now the children live in quite primitive conditions in parts of Zambia, and Father Cornsforth showed most of the children about how children live. So for example, here we have children at the back of the school who are doing gardening, and they're growing their own vegetables for their school meals. In this picture here, you can see that children don't have access to running water. So at the back of the school here, there is a water well. So when the children get thirsty, they have to actually draw their own water. Father Cornsforth, for those of you who didn't attend the assembly, or any mums and dads who are interested in who Father Cornsforth is, he's a parish priest in Washington, and he goes to the Bellini Street School in Zambia every year. Sometimes he takes containers of old clothes or things that people don't need anymore to try and help them out, and that's what we're going to be doing this year. Now one of the ways we can raise money for the Bellini Street School this Lent is to try and pick up any loose change around your homes. So here's a picture of a Smarty Tube, and if you can find any coppers or small change, can you pop them in your Smarty Tubes and see if you can fill a Smarty Tube up with change. If you haven't got access to a Smarty Tube, it could be a margarine tub or any plastic container. And during the 6 weeks of Lent, if you can try and build your pennies and bring them in, Miss Baird, Miss Kane, Mrs Stansfield, Mrs Oakes and Mr Thompson are going to have a penny challenge on the yard, and we're going to see who makes the biggest line out of coins from all the classes, okay? And all that money is going to, of course, go to our charities that we've mentioned here this afternoon. Now, Mr Thompson, we've also got a Mission Together calendar. Can you tell us a little bit about that, please?
Yes, we do. So on the St Mary's website, you will be able to find a link to our Mission Together Lenten calendar. And each day there will be a different task or a different idea that'll be just nice to take part on to remind us the reason of Lent. So each of the days running from the 15th of February right up until Holy Saturday, there will be a different activity for you to take part in.
Thank you, Mr Thompson. Now, Miss Baird's come in today to talk about two different things. First of all, we're all excited about our Wellbeing Day on Friday. It's a day where we're going to try, hopefully, not stare at a screen, if that's possible. Miss Baird, can you tell us all about that day once more?
I can. So remember, on Friday, you're staying away from your screens as much as possible. So we've got lots of different fun activities for you to take part in. So we've got PE activities, we have got a senses walk. We've recommended that you have a lovely hot chocolate at the end of your walk, see what you can see, hear. And we've also got mindfulness drawings to take part in, podcasts to listen to. So lots of fun and exciting things just to keep you active and away from your screens. So I hope everybody enjoys it.
Thank you very much, Ms. Baird. Remember, boys and girls, any of the children who are in school are going to be doing exactly the same activities as that you're doing at home. So you'll all be doing exactly the same. Okay, now Miss Baird, Bake Off. Tell us some results from the brilliant pie competition.
Oh, this was one of my favourite weeks. They look absolutely amazing. But the winner of our Bake Off competition this week goes to Nils in Year 1. So massive well done to Nils. He has made a Viking pie and he's also got some Viking utensils on top. But a huge well done to everybody that joined in as well, because they look absolutely amazing. And don't forget, next week we're doing a pancake competition, so we want to see lots of different toppings. See if you can tell us why you've chosen those toppings. Are they your favourite? Let us know why you've chosen the toppings that you've chosen.
That sounds fantastic. I'm starting to feel hungry already. Now then, just some other quick notices as well before we go into Stars of the Week and Good Work. Can I just say a big, huge thank you to all the children who start to take part in your PE remote lessons from home with the North East Athletic Development. Now, maybe that many of you are doing these lessons at home, looking at phones, at laptops, or you'll be able to plug your laptops into your TV screens. But the bottom line is you're engaging, and that's going to be good for your mental health and your well-being. So let's continue to make sure that as many of you as possible take part in these PE lessons. Reception in Year 1, your lessons are on a Monday. And Mr Thompson, yes, 2, 3, 4, they're on a Wednesday morning, I believe.
Yep.
Yep, okay. Now then, Mr Thompson, Stars of the Week, can you tell me a little bit about that, please?
Absolutely. It's that time again where we are to celebrate such fantastic work, both in school and all the efforts as part of the home learning too. So I'm delighted to say that in Miss Baird's class, it is Ruby, our Star of the Week this week, for a fantastic engagement with the daily phonics lessons. So well done for that, Ruby. And in Miss Kane's class, the Star of the Week is Sebastian, and that's for constant enthusiasm for his learning and super effort in handwriting. So well done for that, Sebastian. In Mrs. Oakes' class, we have Harley for a fantastic piece of work. And I've actually got that bit of work in front of me. And I've just had a little read of that. And I'd just like to read a bit of a passage using some fantastic similes and metaphors. And it's the final bit of the story here. Grandpa's eyes shone like a penny, and he had a smile as wide as the ocean as he told me, "You are the light of my life, the sun in my sky, the wind in my sails, and I can't wait for our next adventure together." I'd love to hear what that adventure would be. Fantastic work. In my class, in Mr. Thompson's class, it's Olivia who's our star of the week, and that's for a superb effort with all home learning and the engagement with the Bake Off challenges as well. So I can't wait, Olivia, to see that pancake next week. And in Mrs. Stansfield's class, we have Sebi as our star of the week, and that's for an amazing effort and resilience in English. Super handwriting progress too, so well done for that, Sebi. Keep up that good handwriting. I've also got a piece of work here that Mrs. Stansfield asked me to share, and that's by Felix, and it's an information booklet all about Kenya, and some wonderful drawings, some images here, and some fantastic facts as well. You've worked really hard on that, Felix. Well done for that. Fantastic, guys. Keep up all the great work, and stars of the week when we return back to school after half term.
Thank you, Mr. Thompson.
Thank you.
Okay, and just before we do birthdays, can I just quickly introduce Mr. Bell, our new catering manager, who's come into St. Joseph's today to talk about St. Mary's new menus and some forthcoming competitions. And here is the video that was recorded just a little earlier. Hi Richard, welcome to St. Joseph's. It's lovely to see you today. So it must be quite difficult for you running lots of kitchens and lots of different schools, but we're delighted to have you here at St. Joseph's. Can you just tell all the boys and girls at home, first of all, about what we're going to bring to our menus in the forthcoming months when we can get back?
Of course. So, as Mr. Norton mentioned, I look after St. Thomas More Secondary School and several other primary schools, and I'm really excited to get involved with St. Joseph's and St. Mary's. So we've looked at starting to create some new menus. With the menus, we're trying to get some more exciting ideas in there. So every day it'll be like a street eat, where it'll be something a little bit more unusual that you'd get on the high street, for go down the Quayside Market or in Hexham. So something you get on the high street, that sort of quality. Every Thursday is going to be a traditional roast dinner. Every Wednesday we're going to do a theme day. So Wednesday theme day is going to be a new thing at St. Joseph's, where we've got things like a Southeast Asian theme day coming up, Piri Piri Chicken Day, which is kind of based on Nando's. So if you like going to Nando's, you're going to love that theme day. I've spoke to the team in the kitchen, and they're all on board, and we'll hopefully see some new improved changes coming very soon.
Okay, thanks for that, Richard. That's great. And if any of the parents are watching at home, we are going to have all the menus on our website very soon, and all the values and nutrients that are in the food as well.
Yes,
right?
So to touch on that, so St. Mary's are going to be up and running with some special software called Cutfoodle, which will kind of give you the full nutritional information and allergens and all that good stuff. And that'll be for St. Mary's. That'll be introduced to St. Joseph's further down the line. So what we're going to want to try and do at St. Joseph's is really get the menu improved and really get some exciting dishes on there first. Then we'll look at maybe looking at the nutritional information. The allergen and important stuff will always be there, of course, though.
Richard, thank you for coming to St. Joseph's.
You're welcome.
We'll see you soon.
Thank you, sir.
Finally, it's birthday time. So over to Mr. Rosier. How many birthdays do we have this week?
Well, we've got one birthday this week, but quality, not quantity, of course. And this is going to be Eva. It's going to be your birthday, Eva. So we're all going to sing along. Hopefully everybody at home will be singing as well. Oh, Mr. Norton's telling us I have a hat on. He's absolutely right. I'll get the birthday hat on there. Lovely jobby. So Eva, I hope you have a grand birthday. We're all going to sing happy birthday for you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Eva. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, Eva.
And that's all we've got time for this week, St. Mary's. Have a lovely and safe half term. Good luck with your pancakes. I hope they're flipping good. Stay safe. Goodbye.